Hey everyone. So we're going to be talking about 5 hacks to dominate social media when you're not a social media person. Thanks everybody for coming today. Let's dive into it. So first things first, just a little bit about me. I was born in 1998. So I grew up with social media. I had a Facebook, Instagram, probably shouldn't have had a MySpace. I had it, Twitter, you name it. I've been on all these social platforms. This is my family, Paisley, Emmett, and Anne Marie. Just to know a little bit about me, and I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. So how Story started, before I show you the types of clients that we helped, was there were actually two guys that worked in the mortgage industry, and they were helping loan officers with their Facebook ads about 5 to 6 years ago. And what we found out what happened, why these ads weren't working well, was because we were using stock images, stock videos, your typical the family coming out of the home with the moving boxes. And it just didn't do anything. These consumers are making one of the largest purchases they'll ever make in their life. And we thought if we use the stock stuff, they would actually convert and turn into an application, which they never did. So what we did was we had these loan officers record a video. And the first question the loan officers had was, well, what do I record? They're not experts in video content. So we'd give them a script, a loose script with bullet points of what to record, utilize their knowledge because they're the ones that know the most about their industry. And then we would edit the video and post the video on social and use it as an ad. And it worked really well. So that's how kind of Story started. We also did some lead gen, other things like that. Some of the clients that we help, so we help coaches, a lot of people in the mortgage and real estate industry, speakers, small business owners, you name it. We can help any industry that you can think of, which I think we have. Just a couple of rules before we get started. If you haven't already, please take out a notebook, pen and paper, and we'll get started inside of here. Also, just make sure you turn off any distractions. I promise you by the end of this, I'm not going to waste any of your time. We're going to go through a lot of tips and tactics to utilize on side of social media. Also, at the very end of this, if you don't sign up with us, and even if you do, we're going to give you a free social media edit, and it's going to be super professional like this you see here. You'll give us the video. We'll remove the awkward pauses, the ums, the buts, all the filler words. We'll go and sharpen up the mic and also the audio and the video. We'll add subtitles, pop-ups, and you'll be able to choose the type of style you want to select inside of our platform. So everybody that stays till the end will get a free video edit. Why people get on social media is because of a few things. It's because of this. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. There's not an easier way to do this than through social media because first, they know you because you're recording educational content. You're talking about stuff in your family life. They already know you without even meeting you. They like you because, again, you're educating, you're giving them tips, you're telling them how they can improve their life, and they trust you because you're using all this stuff to get in front of them to educate. Also, another interesting tactic stat is 83% of buyers will look at your profile before they even do business with you. And that doesn't matter the industry. Mortgage, real estate, speakers, small businesses, especially this generation, is going to go look at your social profiles before they do business with you. Instagram is kind of like your digital business card. And that's why this is important to know this stat. If you're going to do anything today, I want you to do this at the end of the call or sometime this month. So what you're going to do is you're going to write down 3 common questions. How I do this is I keep a notebook of common questions I get on my calls. I write it down. At the end of the month, I'll tally which one had the most tallies and use that as my content. So what you want to do is write down 3 common questions that you get asked specifically, record a video for each of those questions, pull out your phone, record it, use a selfie light, just get a video recorded, and then post the video inside of Instagram. Once the video is posted, you're going to pin those to the top of your profile. So what will happen, I'm going to pull over to my screen right here, is it's going to show the content right here at the very top. So when someone does visit your profile, they'll already know that you have that on your profile, so they know what you're talking about inside of there. So they see you as a professional expert. And here's what we're going to learn throughout the presentation. So I just wanted to tell you why social media is important, why video is important. But we're going to go through how to batch record your content, setting up your studio, getting your appearance ready for these videos, how to implement your branding into your content, because it's important to have that personal branding inside of there and who you are, how to leverage AI to create engaging videos, and then delegating your video editing and social media management. Also, I know we have some questions in the chat. I will get to the end of it, just a heads up. So if I don't answer it now, I will at the end of the presentation. So if you want to hold them or throw them in there, I'll get to it at the end, just a heads up. So the first thing we're going to talk about is batch recording content. This is the easiest way to get enough content for the entire month. So what you want to do is book a day, book a couple hours in the month where you're going to record a lot of content. There's a few ways that you can do this. So first is just set up. The first way is you're going to do podcast style. Someone's going to interview you. You're going to answer a lot of questions inside of those videos and podcast interview. Second way is you're going to record a bunch of individual videos. There's a few things you need to get ready to batch record that content. So first thing I mentioned, make sure you have that on your calendar and booked or you're not going to do it. Second, have your studio set up the day before so it makes it easier to record that content. If anybody here has read Atomic Habits, you want to make it really easy to do. And then lastly, just have your scripts ready or your topics you want to talk about. So that way you can get the content all taken out in one day of the month. And then you have the rest of the month to do your business needs. Second, setting up your studio. So these are the things that we recommend. We'll throw it in an email at the end of this of where you can purchase these through Amazon. There's a selfie ring light. So if you don't have good natural light, purchase a selfie ring light. I promise it's worth it. It'll get good lighting on side of your face. Second, try to have an accent light. So you can't see it here because the name's blocking it, but I have like a small lamp that just shows the depth of the video. So you know I'm in front of it and then there's depth in the background. So I have a lamp or some kind of lighting like LED that will help with that. Third, make sure you have a good mic. There's a super cheap mic inside of Amazon. We'll throw on the email. Just make sure you have a mic so we can sharpen up the audio when we do get the video. But even if we're not sharpening up the video, it's very hard to understand if you don't have a microphone to get that clear, crisp audio. And then lastly, just have your camera ready. You don't need a professional camera. iPhones do a great job, so do Androids. Just use your phone, get it ready for when you're setting up your studio. Writing out your scripts. So there's a few things that you need when you're writing out your scripts, specifically for social media. The first is your hook. So you have 2 to 3 seconds to capture someone's attention. So you're going to want to first write out your hook. Second, you're going to have your story. So these are going to be bullet points to keep your story in check. So that way you're not talking in circles throughout the video, which I'll cover here in just a second. Lastly, your call to action. So make sure you're directing your audience to go somewhere. Don't just end the video. Make sure you have a call to action at the end of your video so they know what to do. Common mistakes I see when people are recording video content, it doesn't matter the industry, is introducing yourself at the beginning of the video. For an example, when you start to record your video and you say, hey, my name is Devin Gillen. I'm the Director of Business Development at Story. Swipe, they're just going to swipe to the next video. They don't care who we are. And I'm going to show you how the algorithm works and why it's important. You don't want to introduce yourself at the beginning of these videos. Second, explaining what the video will be about. So what I mean by that is saying, hi, my name is Devin Gillen, what this video is going to be about. You just need to get straight to the hook. So avoid try doing that too. The next is talking in circles. So when we get on video and we're just free doing it, a common mistake that I see is people talk in circles, say the same thing over and over again. Try to have bullet points beforehand so you keep it in a straight path. And the next, always trying to get the sell on every single one of your videos. No one likes to be sold unless if it's going to solve their problem. So if all your videos, you're trying to say, hey, purchase here right now, schedule a demo. Instead, try to have lead magnets or have them comment on the platform. For an example, can you share this post with someone you think would benefit from this? Can you like my post because it'll help with visibility? Can you comment on this post or tag someone that you think would benefit from this? Try to keep it inside of the platform. And now tips for creating engaging videos. So this is when you start recording the content. You're going to want to start off with a how-to or data. That's going to help you with your hook. For an example, I bet that number, 83% of people look at your profile before they do business with you, is kind of shocking because it is. It's crazy that 4 out of 5 people will go and look at your online profiles before they do any sort of work with you. So starting off with a how-to or data in your videos will help quite a bit. Second, write out your script beforehand with bullet points. What I did for this before we had the Story app is I'd grab a sticky note, write down the 3 bullet points I wanted to talk about, stick it on the front of my phone. So when I was recording the video, I kept it without talking in circles. So that'll help quite a bit. I'll show you how we help with that so you don't need to put a sticky note on your phone. Third, ask your audience to engage on the platform they are currently on. Good example of this, I was on TikTok the other day and this person was posting a short YouTube video, like a short clip of their YouTube video. and they said, click the link in my bio to go to my YouTube video. Someone commented, it was the top pinned comment, and said, buddy, no one's going to leave TikTok to go to YouTube. Like if they're already in YouTube, they'll stay in there, but it's really hard to get them from one platform to the other. So try to keep them inside of the platform when you're asking for stuff. Okay, implementing your style inside of your videos. So one common mistake that I see is acting like someone you're not. Act like you would if you saw someone in person. And why that's important is because if your brand is different online than you are in person, people are going to not feel the authenticity, kind of feel you're fake. So try to keep it similar. If you're not an over excitedly person, try to avoid doing that. Just talk like you would someone in person. Second, comment on posts in your own language. Don't comment for the sake of commenting. So what I mean by that, if you're just saying, hey, great post, great video, it doesn't really do anything. Try commenting things that you would say or ask questions. Same with your captions themselves. Try to write captions that would actually sound like you. Especially with ChatGPT, it's great. AI is amazing, but sometimes I can tell exactly when something's written by AI. For example, it has an emoji for each bullet point. It has 3 paragraphs. So try to incorporate your own style. If you have a brand guide, that's important to incorporate into your subtitles, where you can change the colors inside of there, the captions, and then also your graphics for carousel posts. So that will help to make sure people know what your brand is and the company you're working with, even if that's yourself. There are some AI tools that will help you with this, but I want to show you what we do to encapsulate all of these tools into one platform so it's easy to create content. The first, everybody should know, ChatGPT. You throw in some topics or things you want to talk about, it'll go and spit you out some videos or video scripts. The problem with this is you have to have tone, you have to give it specific direction, or it's going to give you generic video content to record. Second, Descript does a great job adding subtitles and engaging subtitles, but it's hard to get B-roll footage, pop-ups, animations. You can do it, but it takes a lot of work. So Descript is another tool that help you transcribe your video and get captions inside of there. And lastly, I like this tool. It's called vidIQ. Basically what it does is if you want to talk about YouTube video, you put what you want to talk about in the YouTube video and it'll give you a script to record. So these are just good tools. Most of them are free. Descript costs a little bit. ChatGPT good too, but there's just good free tools to utilize. So when we talk about video and how to start recording your 1-minute video, there was a study that came out of why CoComelon was so addictive. And it's because every 2 to 3 seconds, something was happening. Sorry, I'm going to take a drink of water real quick. So every 2 to 3 seconds, something was happening inside of these videos. There were pop-ups. So for your videos, how you can make it engaging for your 2 to 3 seconds, have pop-ups, rough cuts where it zooms in, zooms out, transitions, B-roll footage, sound effects. Just every 2 to 3 seconds, try to change up your video so people stay engaged and watch the entire video. A good one that you can do without editing is just your tone of voice. So going up or low, but for the editing part, these are some things you can implement. How to edit your video. So this is just an example. You see here on the left-hand side, we have social captions. We actually have the subtitles right here. We match our branding. And then in the middle, you see there's a turtle walking, just like kind of some animation every 2 to 3 seconds to keep it engaging. And then the thumbnail is a very important piece because if someone goes to visit your profile, they want to know what the video is about before they even watch the video. So that's what we have on there. Focus on energy management. So this is going to be about energy management. So people will click on it and watch it. Okay, this is my most important part of this whole presentation is social media algorithms. So the old way how this worked was, especially with Facebook when it first came out, you only saw your friends' posts. So for Instagram, you only saw the people that you followed. So if you friended someone on Facebook, you would just see their content or people you're friends with inside of there. So the content was in chronological order. So when someone posted, it would be based off the time they posted, and you just scroll down the feed and you'd see it in chronological order. The new way how it currently works is it's based off of your likes and interests. So if you're interested in the mortgage industry or maybe leadership or finance, that's the type of content that you're going to see. I see a lot of motivational content inside of mine. You don't need to be following someone to see their content or for them to see your content. So why that's really cool for small business owners, if you have a small following, but your content is really engaging and hits your customers' pain points, they will more be likely to see your content because of their likes and interests. So it's just really cool how the algorithm works because it helps small businesses and solopreneurs. Some Facebook tips when you're posting on side of there. Try to avoid hashtags inside of Facebook. Leverage Facebook Reels instead of Facebook video. So again, how we talked about likes and interests, Facebook Reels is exactly that. It's going to go to people that aren't, it will still go to your friends, but it'll also go to people that don't know you or that aren't friends with you. So make sure you leverage Facebook Reels. I bet a lot of people here didn't even know Facebook Reels was a thing. Second, boost your content to your clients or leads. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your customer database or the people you're trying to go after. You're going to grab their first name, last name, email, phone number, as much data that you can get for that specific person, upload it into Meta, and then you can actually target those specific people with a video. So I got off a call earlier today about mailers. They were going to spend around 10K on mailers to reach not a lot of people, but for Facebook, you can reach like 5 to 10 times more inside of there with leveraging boosting. So you'll just put your client database or your prospective leads inside of there or use their targeting. So that's a good tip when you're posting content. Instagram tips. I've never seen a better video be posted, so I like to use this as an example. He has an engaging caption that you see right here. He has a call to action. He sourced the article. He has hashtags that actually relate to the video, not just random hashtags about his industry, but they actually relate to the video he recorded. And he added a trending song right here. So if you need a perfect example, take a screenshot of this. We'll have the slides go out afterwards. But that is seriously the perfect example I've seen of a good Instagram post. TikTok tips. Keep your caption short. Add 1 to 3 trending hashtags. You don't want too many. Add trending music from the platform. And then if you are editing outside of the app using Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, just make sure one part of your video is edited inside of there. What we do is we try to use the thumbnail that we edit inside of the platform so the algorithm or the platform will reward us. So that's just a tip a lot of people don't realize. Make sure you have one little thing that's edited inside of there. YouTube Shorts tip. So keep your caption short again. Add hashtag shorts at the end of your title. It will just help people know that this is a short, and YouTube actually rewards that, which is funny. And then add trending music from the platform. So the 3 platforms you can add trending music from that specific platform is YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. The rest, you'll just have to create background music that you'll put inside of your video before you post. Those 3, make sure you use their music. Shorts can only be 59 seconds long. So even if it's 60 seconds, you can't post it as a short. So just make sure your videos are 59 seconds or less. A lot of people don't realize that with YouTube Shorts. LinkedIn tips. So written content works best. Add 1 to 3 hashtags that match your post, not just your brand or your industry. Make sure it actually matches the post. Leverage carousel posts by posting your images as a PDF. So if you have a carousel post that's like 5 images that describes a specific thing or tips, make sure you post it as a PDF so people can see that as a carousel post instead of just a bunch of images that are scrambled all over the feed. Reviewing your social stats. So this is one of the most important things too. You got to know that your content's working, but don't just look at followers and likes. Look for how many people are saving your video. So they're actually saving it so they can watch it later. See how many people are sharing your video with other people, because that will let you know you're creating engaging content for your audience because they're sharing it. Look at your engagement rate percentage. So that means the people that looked at your video or saw it and then engaged with that video. That will also let you know how engaging your content is. And then last but not least, make sure you track your website traffic, know how much visitors are coming from social media, and just try to track that every month to see what's going on. Because if your business is growing and you see a lot of traffic coming from social media, that will tell you that social media is working for you. Delegating your content. So there's a lot of video editing agencies, social media agencies, freelancers, but there's a certain way you want to make sure you delegate your content. Set goals before you work with them. So for an example, if you were to work with us, we always ask 90 days from now, what would you like to have seen happen? Either that's a loan, 3 loans closed, new real estate agent, maybe you're recruiting, whatever it may be. Set goals with that team so they can tell you if they can hit them or not. Second, have your brand guide ready. So this is going to be your logo, your colors, anything that you need for us to know, like tone, style, that sort of stuff. Have your brand book ready for that person. And then an easy way to upload content. So you'll need like Dropbox, Google Drive, maybe email it over to them. I'll show you how we make it easy. Those are 3 things you need when you're delegating content just to make it a more seamless process. And then one more section about strategy, and we'll dive into what we do because I want to try to leave 30 minutes for questions. There's 8 tips to grow a TikTok community. I know a lot of people want to really grow inside of TikTok. So these are the things that we found through research. First, figure out what makes you different. This guy, he's super hilarious. He's really funny. That's what makes him different. He's got a really good voice. He can impersonate. There's different handouts. The experience is just different. Just make sure you focus on what makes you different is the first way to grow on TikTok. Second, share stories. Share stories that happen in your personal life that can relate to your business. That is a great way to consistently have people look at your TikTok. So personal business could be testimonials or speaking engagements inside of there. The third thing is you need to understand the hero's journey. So how does your content fit into their view of mind for your customer? So don't just make the video for you. Put yourself in their shoes and think, what would they want to see inside of these videos? That'll make it more engaging, more captivating for them to continue to watch because you're growing a specific audience inside of there. And then next one is educate your audience. So this guy, Mike Xavier, does a really good job. He just talks about tips. He focuses on educating the tips and the tactics in his videos so people know him as an educator and a professional. Next, create audience engagement. So what he does too, he does a really great job. He lets the audience ask questions and then he answers those questions. And you're not going to get better content than asking your followers what type of content they want to see or questions they want answered. Really good content. Next is create shareable content. So podcasts are ideal for this because you can collaborate with someone on side of Instagram. They can share it. Other people can share it with their friends if it's super educating. Podcast is a great way to create shareable content. Document your journey. So one of our was me and this guy named Talon on our team. We were like one day, hey, we need to get more clients. Let's just go and visit random businesses and record it. So we did. We've never done it before, and it was really fun, and our audience really liked it. So documenting your journey, that organic feel, so people can see like people make mistakes, and it's a fun part to grow your TikTok community. Next, and I'd say the most important, consistently share content. If you're going to get on there, be consistent about it. If that's 3 times a week, once a day, whatever you do, please try to be consistent because then your audience is going to want that consistent content. So that's really important. Last, the power of collaborating. So a lot of people don't know what collaborating is. Basically, what it is if you collaborate with someone on Instagram, it will go to their feed and hit all of their followers, but it will show your profile with theirs. So now you guys are both benefiting because it's hitting both of your followers in the side of the same post. So you're going to gain followers and they're going to gain followers. Podcast content is a really great way to do that. Makes you sound natural. You're asking questions. Both people are answering. Easy way to create massive amounts of content. So that's really easy for collaboration. Local business. So if you're in the finance industry, look for small businesses or someone that has a large following and ask to record a video with them. A lot of our clients, because we give them the professional video editing, they say, hey, I'm going to edit the video for you. Would you be willing to record a video? Now they have no reason not to because we're going to edit out the filler words, the awkward pauses, everything to really sharpen it up and make it look good. This is how you collaborate. Again, I'll send the slides afterwards. You, instead of tagging the person, you click tag people, invite collaborator, and then invite them, and they'll accept it. Okay, I'm going to take some questions, and then we're going to go into what Story does. So I'll just pull it up right here. Michael, maybe. I'm not sure what your industry is. That could be true, though. Totally. Sometimes that percentage could go low. Is this going to be posted so I can rewatch? Yes. So this will be inside of LinkedIn. We'll also get the slide deck and the webinar itself for you on an email afterwards. Hi, can we get a recording of the meeting? Yep, we can do that too. And sorry for going so fast. I'm going fast because I want to make sure we have time to show what we do. We'll get you slides. We'll even get you some documents you can use to get social started. We'll get you all of that. And then last, what are some good call to action examples? So a good example of this, can you share this post with a friend that would benefit from this video? Another example, can you tag someone that's in this specific problem right now inside of my video? Or just a simple, can you like my video or comment on it? It'll just help with engagement. Good question. What do you see if you're doing all the right stuff, but it seems the algorithm still just hates you? So I want to look at your profile. We're actually offering a social audit, which I'll do. It's just going to depend on the profile because you could be doing all the right stuff, but maybe you're just hitting the wrong audience. Or there's some things in the back end that can really affect your profile. Good question. I'll I'll look at your profile and see what's going on there, Kelsey. Great. I could keep up. Yeah, there will be a replay, Natalie. So we'll get that at the end of this. So we'll get that covered, Natalie. Okay. Sweet. So we'll keep going, and then we'll ask questions again at the end of this. So this is what we do, guys, just so you know. Don't have to sign up. You'll still get a free video edit. I want to show you what we do. So we have an app that's on iPhone and Android, and we have a desktop version. This is the desktop version. This is how we make it really easy for any business, any team, any individual create content inside a video. So the first thing that we do is we're going to generate video outlines for you. All you have to do, put in the idea that you want to talk about. This example, what are the benefits of getting on social media as a business owner? I select the tone as confident. I selected short form, and then I'm going to put the intended audience as business owners. We're going to spit out an idea that will look like this. We'll give you the hook. We'll give you the bullet points to talk about. And then I'll show you the next slide of what we use after that. Once we give you the outline, you pull out your phone. You can do this on desktop too. We'll actually give you the teleprompter to record. So inside of here, what's really cool, you just click that record button. We'll pull up the teleprompter right here. You go to the next screen, record that content. And once you stop recording, I'll show you here in just a second. And you can kind of see how the teleprompter works. You're going to go and then you're just going to submit that to us, or you can take that video and use it for yourself without our editing. So that's totally okay if you want to do that. If you do want to submit the video to us and you want us to edit the video, so remove all that stuff, add the subtitles, everything, you'll create a project inside of our app. So when I talked about earlier, when you're delegating content, one of the biggest hurdles I see content creators have is getting the content to the person. Our app takes that from you. So you'll select the style that you want. We have 7 different styles in there. The orientation that you need it for. If you want background music in there, we even get specific where you can select the genre of background music for the video. And then you'll upload your video right here. So instructions as well. If there's something specific you want inside of there, like, hey, please add this photo, or at this timestamp, add this. You'll just select it from your library. You'll see I recorded it from the teleprompter. And then our team, I'll show you in a sec. Once this uploads, it'll come to our team, and then we'll edit the content for you. You just got to click submit right here. And then it'll say submitted. After it's submitted, this is really cool. We'll actually give you live updates of what's going on, kind of like Domino's when they have the pizza tracker, or Uber when you're getting an Uber ride. You'll know exactly where your content is at. So inside of here, you can see the live updates. You can watch the video inside of here. So this is the video that was edited, the style that I wanted, because it wasn't for socials, for a landing page. And then if you have any revisions, you can just put the revisions inside of there and we'll take care of it. So we make it really easy if you're an individual, or if you have a team of people, you want to record content, and then uploading it to our team to take care of it. Here's some examples I wanted to show you guys, or what we do. So once we edit that video for you, we can take it a step further and actually post. We'll write the social caption, we'll look up the hashtags, we'll go and post it with the trending music. And then we'll go and boost that post to your targeted audience so your viewers are seeing it. And then one more thing, we'll actually go and engage on your Instagram account with other people that you want to engage with to drive engagement to your account. So we'll take care of that as well. We're a whole content team in your pocket. And then right here, here's some video edits we've done, and I'll pull up packaging and then how you guys can get your free videos. Let's see here. Oops. Looks like that's it. Okay, so to get your free video, I'm going to send it in the chat right here. So if you do want a free video edit, send it right there in there, fill out your information. If anybody, whoever signs up today, so you only have until the end of today. So when it hits midnight, this is not going to be available. We usually charge $697 for our social media audit. We're going to do that completely free if you sign up today. So that's another special you get if you sign up for any of our packages. We'll go through all of your social media. We'll kind of give you us a GPS where you guys are at currently, and then how we can help, or how you can do it yourself. We're going to do that completely free if you sign up. Our packages. So this is how they're laid out. This is on our website as well. So this is where you're going to sign up to if you want to take advantage of the social media audit. The $267, it's 5 video credits. So you get access to the app. You also get the team capabilities. So if you want multiple people recording a video, or someone you want to kind of partner up with, they can submit videos inside of your location. Our $8.99 is our unlimited. So it's a 24 to 48 turnaround time with a one active project at a time. That's our $8.99. So if you want a lot of content created and spit back, we'll give it to you. Common question I get, hey, I have podcasts, speaking engagements, long form content. Can you guys do that? We can take care of that too. So we'll actually go and timestamp it, get the videos, deliver it back to you in short form content under a minute so you can use it for social. Our social media management. So if you're like, hey, I just want you guys to manage my social media too, it's only $6.99 a month. We post to 5 platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and then Facebook. You do get a dedicated account manager, so that's a bonus. We write the captions, do the hashtag research. It does include the community engagement where we engage with other people on Instagram, and we manage the boosting. So that ends up being $1,600 total. We also have YouTube. We didn't cover that in here, so please schedule a demo if you have questions about YouTube. So there's 3 things you can do. You can sign up, get the social media audit, be taken care of completely free, doesn't matter on the package. Or secondarily, you can schedule a consultation with me. Just click here. I'll put the link in the chat as well. We can go super in depth of what is going on with your profiles and everything and see how we can benefit you. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions and then I'll let everybody go. So William, got it. I'll send you an email after this. I saw emersonw@protonmail.com. Kelsey, my Insta has been growing so slow. Here, I'm actually going to move you guys. I'm going to unshare. Move you guys over here. So Kelsey, my Insta has been growing so slow. I used my account originally as a personal account, then pivoted 100% to business. I'm wondering if it has a hindrance and I should have made a whole new account, if that even matters. See, I don't think that matters. Yeah, I don't think that matters because it's your audience that you're trying to target. LOL, not sure who would pay $300 for 5 videos. Would take me an hour and a half to edit 5 videos myself. Love it. It does take a lot of time to edit a video. So if you're editing videos the right way, that's going to get you what you pay for, right? So if you're editing it yourself, great. That's going to take time out of your day that you can't focus on your business, and you can't make sure that you're getting actual good video content. So I love that you mentioned that. I know it just said, hey, good comment right there. Natalie, how long do we have for this free video edit? Also, I don't know where the link is for the free offer. So free video edit is right here, Natalie, inside of there. And then there's that. And then the social, to sign up for a package and get the social media audit, if you sign up, it's right here. Once you sign up for a product, anybody that signs up today, even outside of this webinar, because that was just the easiest way to track it, you get the social media audit completely for free. We track that on the back end. So Natalie, if you do sign up, we track that on the back end for the social audit. Sarah, got your email. Cindy, why don't you use hashtags on Facebook? The reason why you don't use hashtags on Facebook is because Facebook doesn't use hashtags for tagging. Like, it doesn't use it for purposes to filter your content to find the right people. And then also no one uses hashtags on Facebook, so it looks a little off. William. Okay. That's so strange. I'm putting the comments in here, William. So let's do this. And I wonder why it's not coming over to you guys. So the first link inside of here for the free video edit, and I'm so sorry guys about that. I'm not sure why it's doing that. If you want to write this down, I'm going to give you like 20 seconds. It's going to be story.co/free-video-edit. That's going to be for the free video edit. Give you just a few seconds to write that down. I'm not sure why it's not coming through in the comments. The second one for the actual products to sign up is going to be story.co/products. You can also go to our website and click on products, and that will take you to the sign up link. The social media audit, so you can see what's included in the social audit, is story.co/social-media-audit. So that's going to be for the social media audit. You'll see what's included inside of there and where we erased the $697. Perfect. Nothing post, a question. Okay, do those pieces of advice work for a roofing company? Our target audience consists of homeowners, usually from the baby boomer to Gen X generations. Do you think they use social media as often as younger generations? And do they pay attention to Instagram, for an example? Or should I focus on another social platform depending on the age of our audience? So for the roofing industry, I would actually focus on Facebook and Instagram. TikTok's going to be a little bit too new for them. Also Twitter. So Facebook and Instagram, the cool thing about that is you can upload your list and target them specifically. So Nicole, if I were going to focus on 2 platforms, it would be Facebook and Instagram. Natalie, I don't know why the comments aren't going through. Thank you, Kelsey, for putting that in there. I'm putting them in there. I really don't know why it's not showing up, so I appreciate that. Thomas, thank you. I would like to see the slides. I'll send that afterwards. Kelsey, that helps so much for the free video edit. Everything will be in the email too. So if you don't see it in the comments, we'll have it in the video, in the email afterwards, which will be sent out like 10 minutes after this. For the free video edit, you can just download the app too. The nice thing about submitting inside of that form is we give you instructions on how to upload your video and everything, how to create the scripts. So that's the only benefit of submitting it through the form. Nicole, thanks. Cool. And then I'm just going to give 5 minutes if you guys have any questions that I can answer for you. And then we will end the live training. Thanks, guys, for everybody being here. I really appreciate it. We'd love to help any of you out. Again, everybody gets a free video edit. Second, if you sign up today for any of those packages, we will give you the social media audit for free. And then third, if you're not ready to move forward, schedule a demo with me inside of story.co with 2 I's. Okay, Shweta, based on your experience, what does the typical growth look like on Insta in terms of followers? Like if you created a roadmap for someone and if you do all of the right things. So Shweta, that's going to depend on the industry and everything that you've already done currently. If you could schedule a consultation with me, I'll actually go through that with you. So you have demographic data and target customers. So William, there's 2 things that you can do inside of Meta. You can use their data and target specific industries, or you can have your past client database and upload that and target those guys specifically. You have to have a minimum for that, but I hope that answered your question. Shoot me an email if it didn't, and I can answer it. Cindy, awesome. The app is super, super great. So yeah, you guys can download the app on iPhone or Android. Okay, and we'll end at 11:40 if there's no more questions. Thanks, Tim. Cool. Yeah, so you can just pay for the audit. It's inside of here. Talon, I see you commenting in there. If you can throw it in there, it's $697. So it's pretty affordable just for the one-time social audit. So Kelsey, you can totally just pay for the audit. I actually saw someone just come through and pay for the audit only. So feel free to do that too if you don't want the editing or the posting. Totally do that. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna do, if you were in our email campaign, I need each of you to send me an email that joined from LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, or any other social platform, because I won't have your email from this. Email it to Devin, DEVEN, at story, STORYY.co. Talon, if you can throw that in there too, the social media audit, and then also my email, that would be awesome. I'll actually plan on sending the email at the end of the day today so everybody can take advantage of the social media audit for free. And then I can get everybody's email. So if you did join from social media, I'm not going to have your email. Please email me, DEVEN at story.co. Nicole, great question. This is a different question. For a new content creator, do you think you should be in all platforms? So I follow quite a bit of content creators. This is my advice. Try to focus on one platform at a time if you're doing it yourself, or you're going to get really overwhelmed. So if you want to focus on growing Instagram, grow Instagram. What's nice about us is we know how every platform works. You get a dedicated account manager that helps you grow every platform. So you can hire a team like us to help you with that. But if you're doing it yourself, try to focus on one platform or you'll get really overwhelmed. And then I'm going to give you guys the audit because I know someone, Kelsey. So Kelsey, again, don't know why it's not letting me put in the chat. I really don't know why. The social media audit is story, STORY.co/social-media-audit. That's for the social media audit. Yeah, so Cheryl, it totally is. We'll just go over kind of if we can help you out. We'll also go through everything on your platforms. You can also just get the social media audit too if you just kind of want an audit of what's going on. So Cheryl, definitely a good question. Totally do a consultation. We can talk through your profiles and accounts. Thank you so much, Kelsey. You're literally saving the day. I owe you. And so with this social media audit, sorry, it's story.co// and then dash or story.co/social dash media dash audit. So that's, let me see if I can get it. I really don't know why it's not coming through, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Okay. I'll let you guys get back to your workday. Thank you for spending 40 minutes with me. Again, just going to end with this. Please submit your information for a free social edit. If you're not ready to move forward, schedule a demo with me. You can pay for the social media audit individually, but if you sign up for even our 267, you get the social media audit for free. So you might as well purchase the 267, get 5 videos, and it's just a 3-month commitment. So it ends up being around the same price. And then you get the social media audit for free and 15 videos. So I just want to say that if you do buy it individually, that's will help you. Okay. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate everybody coming. If you have any questions, email me, and I'll see everybody later.